Hello, Nigerians. Hello, obedience. I know it is well with you. It is well with your soul. We know what has just happened. Well, we're not too much in shock because we knew that they were up to something sinister, something very, very evil. We all knew that Tinubu was not going to go down, or these old politicians, these old cargo, these evil thieves, they were not going to just take a defeat like that. They already pre-planned this whole thing. So whatever we see, so-called Professor Mahmoud Yakub, whatever Professor Mahmoud Yakub of INEC is announcing is what Tinubu already gave to him. They pre-planned this thing. And you heard what President Buhari said is going to ensure a free, fair, and credible election. This is exactly what they mean by free, fair, and credible. There are so many questions, so many things that were completely false. In fact, we know that they are traditional riggers. They know rigging. This is all they do. Most politicians, all they do is rigging. It's not the will of people that bring them in. Remember what Tinubu said, Amy Local. For him, it's a do or die matter. He doesn't mind using the stolen money, the money he has embezzled from the nation, especially from Lagos, to bribe everybody he can. Bribe the INEC chairman, all the INEC workers, bribe the police, bribe everybody, including his trained thugs, and use them to hijack. And that's why they are falsifying results. Where Labour gets 800, they give him 8 or 80, and then put the rest to Tinubu. They already predetermined this ahead of time. So obedience, please don't be depressed. Our principal, Obi and Deti, are not depressed. They know what they are doing, and we should only just take a stand and say our votes must count. Because Mahmoud Yakub promised Nigeria, he went to Chatham House. What did he say? That the beavers were going to work. This was his promise. And several times he was asked, are you sure? Where with his own mouth, Yakubu promised us that the beavers were going to work. And he also promised us, when people asked him several times, how are you going to transmit the result? He said, right from the polling unit through the INEC portals, they will be able to view the results as they are being uploaded and transmitted. But suddenly, it is not working. Suddenly, the machines are not working. And then you go to the INEC portal, you go to the INEC website, there's nothing there. Then later on, something comes. And then when you check some of the results they are posted on their site, you will see the picture of somebody, or you see results that have been altered with TPEX and all that. So it's a fraudulent result that has been announced. And now we are being told that Tinubu is now the president-elect based on corruption, based on rigging. That's what just happened. So I am pleading with the obedient. You already did your part. You worked so hard. You went out and campaigned. You spent your meager resources to campaign. Now, all we need to do, we don't have to become violent. Remember what Deti said, and that's also the stand of Obi. They don't want any violence. All we need to do is to stand in defense of your vote. Don't accept. So if there's any march, there's any peaceful protest, join part of the protest. Don't be scared. And I'm telling you, whatever they try to do, they will not succeed. Because there is no way that a thief, a conniver, a crook like Tinubu, APC, I don't see them being sworn in. We have a long time before they swear in. So let's not give up now. Let's make our voices heard. During the collation, and they were announcing the results from the different states, the APC agent, what did he say? He said, oh no, please, people should just accept defeat. That Labour Party and PDP and the other parties should accept defeat. Snubbing them, and he said, okay, go to court, go to court. You can't be so confident about sending people to court if you've not already made an arrangement with the court. We already see that our justice system has been compromised. What is compromising them is nothing but money. Tinubu is using it to buy off everybody, buy off the chairman, buy off the entire INEC, and buy off the police. We are seeing police that are supposed to guide the people or guard the people, protect the people. They are coming in there and they are becoming the ones voting on behalf of the people. Lock the people out of the gate, but the INEC representative, the INEC staff, together with security personnel, are doing the voting on behalf of the people. Others are paid to just be writing names, and others are just sitting there thumb printing. We are seeing child voting. We are seeing all kinds of manipulation. We've never had it this bad. I know it's been bad, but never like this. Broad daylight robbery. You are not fighting Labour Party alone. You are not fighting Obi alone. You are fighting Nigerians. And the time is now. Nigerians, stand up and defend your vote. You will not allow people that came on falsehood, that came with corruption, that came through rigging, that came through lies, through bribery. I want to warn the judiciary. Don't let money sear your conscience. Stand in defense of true democracy. I also want to speak to you, Mr. President. Why are you quiet? President Buhari, you promised that this election was going to be free, fair, and credible. Where are you now? Commander-in-Chief, what has happened to you? Stand up in defense of democracy. This is your last chance. And I want to call on law enforcement. The Constitution of Nigeria guarantees and allows freedom of expression as long as it is peaceful. And this is what the obedient spirit is all about. We are all for peace. We are not fighting you for anything. All we are saying, give us our mandate. All we are asking INEC to do is put back the result that came from the polling unit, not the cooked up result that they created on their own. This corruption must come to an end. Many of you out there are asking, what is Dr. Haruna saying? What is Dr. Haruna saying? I'm also feeling angry just like you. I'm feeling disappointed that Nigeria, at a time like this, when they should be leading other nations, they are still backward. And this must come to an end now. So Nigerians, stand up in defense of your votes, in defense of your right. It can never go this worse. We've already suffered enough in the hands of APC. Do you want another 4 years of suffering? It will be worse during Tinubu's time than it was during Buhari. So let's do the needful. It's time, Nigerians, stand up and defend your right. I know God is with us. We are winning this fight, and not long. This false proclamation of result that has been cooked up by INEC or cooked up by APC and announced by INEC, I know very soon it will be turned around. And Peter Obi, who is the rightful elected president, as he's sworn in as president and commander-in-chief of the armed forces of Nigeria, together with his vice, Deputy Yusuf. Let's keep our vision strong, no discouragement, don't be afraid, matters will change very soon. I am confident, you need to be confident. No violence, no trouble, peacefully, let's demand our right. Now we do it, not later, but now. God bless you, and may God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Once again, this is your brother in the victory fight, Dr. Haruna Goro. Bye-bye for now.